The Eagles won. Bring on the fucking Cowboys. That is all. Okay. I know you want more than that. Let's face it here. Let's keep it real. You wanted Tennessee to beat the Eagles. You wanted them to win in Philly just so you could see me throw in the white towel and scream bloody murder and cry about how the season's over. Well, you're not going to see it. Because my boy right here, number 25, Shady McCoy, busting up 130 plus yards on the ground. One of my key points of the game, I said I wanted to see Shady have a 120 yard plus day. And we got just that. 130 some odd yards running, just rushing. Had a few receptions as well on top of that. Solid fucking performance. I didn't give up on you, Shady. I didn't give up on you. I was about to, though, if you kept shit in the bed. But anyway, this is a win that, let's face it, we all saw coming as a blowout. Unless you were drinking whatever fucking sour-flavored Kool-Aid they're serving in Tennessee, this was a blowout win in the making. The Eagles are just completely head and heels above anything on Tennessee right now. But to give credit where credit is due, Mettenberger looked pretty damn good. Like, I'm not going to lie. He looks like a quarterback that is going to have a promising future in his career here in the NFL. This was a guy who wasn't even planning on sniffing the turf on the field during regular season play this year. So props to him, throwing up 300 plus yards, getting a couple touchdowns. There ain't no shame in that. Once you get a few role players, a few key guys, get a solid tight end, a solid receiver, solid running back, that team's going to make some noise behind Mettenberger. Anyways, a little props to Tennessee because, they weren't as much of a pushover as I expected them to be here. But that aside, this Eagles team, I'm both pleased and worried about what I saw today. The pass rush was great, except for the second quarter when it vanished. Like, there was times in the game where it's like, where did the pass rush go? It's consistently there, and then it's consistently gone. Like the second quarter, Mettenberger was just sitting back there with all the time in the world, getting the game to a point where Tennessee was a touchdown away from taking the lead. And this is after Josh Huff! Oh, thank you for doing something to cheer you over this year. This motherfucker has just been damn near flat out costing us games single-handedly. Starts off the game today, taking the opening game kickoff to the house 107 yards. Fucking hell, man. Like, that's what you got to do. If there's one thing, and I know the Eagles won the game by more than a touchdown, if there's one thing that sets the pace more than anything else, obviously, it's taking the opening kickoff to the house. And Josh Huff did just that, and it just set the fucking pace for the entire game. Because when you get a cupcake team like this, and you score from them before your offense even takes to the field, it is such a kick in the nuts. It gives a team with low morale even lower morale. So anyways, good job on special teams. Defense in this secondary, oh my god. I mean, it's not like it's disappointing what they're doing, it's expected what they're doing. And that's the thing. It's to the point now where it's like, you give up stupid penalties, you give up big plays, you miss tackles, just... it was nice that Boykin got an interception at the end of the game. I even tweeted out, hey, this is at least something positive for the secondary to build off of. But man, you got to be in Dallas mode right now. And you got to say, Romo is a precision strike passer. And he is going to utilize the fact that a secondary is this weak. And it scares me. It scares the shit out of me. Because we saw a green as grass rookie quarterback come in, third string rookie quarterback come in, and have no problem throwing the ball today. Like I said, the kid put up over 300 yards. That's pretty damn good. Anyway, I'm worried going into the Dallas game. Because, do I think they'll have any problem scoring with Dallas? Obviously not. But man, Des Bryant's going to have a field day, let's be realistic. But you know what? We'll save the prediction for the prediction video. Because there was a lot of good from this game. Sanchez, hit or miss. Hit or miss. That's the storyline for him. McCoy, I didn't give up faith in you, buddy. Like I said, that was one of the key points that I wanted to see out of McCoy, to give that 120-yard rushing performance. Gave us 130 and change. Sanchez, I said you want to keep him under 40 pass attempts. They went over that. You saw a couple of interceptions from Sanchez. That's what you're going to get out of Sanchez. He's going to give you an interception or two every game. I mean, I know he had a game earlier this year against Carolina where he didn't give him an interception. That's a fluke for him. It's an absolute fluke for him. Going into Dallas, I'm a little concerned. Now, I'm happy that we won in a rout fashion, don't get me wrong. I mean, putting up 40-plus points on anyone in the NFL is something to be very happy about. And Parkey, someone who I haven't given enough props to. Yeah, he had that one long 50-plus yard field goal missed at the end right before the half. But that was just a rush drive that I was like, you know, it kind of concerned me. If there was one drive that really concerned me, it was the fact that there was such an urgency to have to score with 50 seconds left on the clock before halftime. And I was like, you know, we have a 10-point lead against the Tennessee Titans, the arguably worst team in the NFL. You shouldn't have to be playing with such urgency to score 3 more points. And I don't know, it kind of just rubbed me the wrong way. Granted, they moved down the field and set up a nice field goal attempt. I think it was from 49 yards. But I didn't want to see something like that, and I feared it was going to shake the confidence in Parkey because he ended up missing the field goal because he was red hot going into that kick, and he misses one. It's like, fuck, it was just a low little kick too, and it just darted, it hit the post. But then he redeems himself in the end of the game, kicking a 40-yard kick, clear as crystal, just true and perfect. Tip of my hat to this kid. Thank you, Indianapolis. Yes, I know, as the Tigers guy was telling me, their 41-year-old kicker is has yet to miss a field goal, but I don't think you're going to get too many more seasons out of your kicker. I think we're going to get a lot more seasons out of Parkey, so thank you, Indianapolis. Anyway, good game. Solid all-around effort. The defensive pass rush pressure is back. That completely vanished in the Green Bay game. I'll tell you right now, if the defensive pass rush looks like what they look like in the Green Bay game, you are not going to beat Dallas. Not by a long shot. It's going to be a rout just as bad as what those boys in Green Bay threw up on you in Lambeau Field last week. But man, that Dallas offensive line is a lot better than Green Bay's. Am I fucking worried? You goddamn right. But like I said, we'll get to all that in the prediction video because I think this is a very winnable game upcoming for the Eagles right now. And we'll see how Dallas fares against the Giants. Speaking of which, Giants, could you please not lose to the Cowboys 4 fucking times in a row? Could you please try and win tonight? You probably won't. But anyways, we'll try and show you how it's done next week if you fall short tonight. Anyways, it's crunch time. We got Dallas, Seattle, Dallas. These next 3 weeks are crunch fucking time. Crunch time. Anyway, division is ours to take. I don't want to get too far ahead of myself, but I think it's still very possible to get a bye going into the playoffs. But you know what? Let's not get too far ahead of ourselves. Go Eagles. Fuck the Dallas Cowboys. Have a good day, everyone.